What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. And at first, I want to say I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. This is perhaps the most fun I've had playing Madden for quite a while. I was having a great time. The stream was amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the support as we start off really, really bad in this first game. This first game is not against one of the top players. This is just a seasons game. Also, which I'll mention later, I played in house rules. I played against a guy who was 25-0, and then I played against this guy who went 24-1. Not this guy, the next guy I play went 24-1. So man, my matchmaking, I'm just playing all the goons. But we're starting off. I did show the playbooks at the beginning, but I still am gonna keep saying every video: Kansas City Chiefs on defense or offense, and multiple D on defense. Multiple D is one of those special gold playbooks. Sometimes it's not even on the auction house. So as you see, DeAndre Hopkins, he's off and running, and I just choked that so bad. Thankfully, I got the glitchy animation, but I choked that one cut. That was absolutely terrible. I got kind of bailed out there to give me great field position inside the one. Go ahead and, of course, QB draw there for the touchdown, and we're feeling pretty good in this game. We are in his playoffs, and I was shocked with how little fight, we'll say, he had in his playoffs. It was definitely surprising. Not that he was a bad player, but just that, I mean, he did just go right at a cloud, and somehow it was complete. But the fact that he doesn't really stick it out too much longer. This game has got about one more play in it as we lurk him. And Sean Taylor is off and running. He's going. He's to the 30, to the 20. No, he's out of bounds. But go ahead, get out, 19-yard line. He goes ahead and quits. And I still can't believe it. I guess he just knew he wasn't going to win. I mean, you can know pretty early, but you never know. You know, it's Madden. You can get a little bit of fluke happening. Well, we go ahead and go into another game, and this is the game. This is the game. I'm going to leave a link for his Twitch down below. He is a fantastic player. I've played him many times. This might be the only time I've beat him. I know there are always competitive games that we've played. I don't know if we played each other in Madden 19. I feel like we played each other at least another time, one or two other times. But we'll play him again in seasons here, and he's a really good player. We knew when we were going in, we knew from the chat, and we were kind of had a suspicion anyway, because a lot of these topper players run 3-3-5. As you see, I ran it on 4th. It was so conservative, but I really thought I could run it against that D. I'm like, I think I could break this for a touchdown, but obviously I didn't. But 3-3-5 odd, and Patriots bunch on O. So I was pretty sure that's what I was facing. So I knew it was going to be, it was going to be a tough game. You face somebody that's really comfortable with these plays. It's going to be really, really tough. So we have it in a 1st and 10 here, but we go ahead and lurk it. Our lurk game it's kind of hit or miss. I feel like our lurk, sometimes our user looks really good sometimes, and other times it looks a little shaky. Right there, it looked solid, and we go ahead and lurk him. Really big interception there, and then we go ahead and hit T.O. Ready for that Ultimate Legend T.O. That's going to be awesome. That card is going to be absolutely insane. But we go ahead and hit him there. 1st and 10. We hit him with the QB draw. Do you see that blocking? I think that's the center that comes and blocks it. It's so good. He thinks he thought I was about to come back, and I just kept running and go ahead and run around. 96 speed. That definitely paid off there. Touchdown. We got Fard. We got him. I was obviously so excited to get that touchdown. That's a huge play. I'm kicking the chair. I'm obviously pumped. I know I'm playing a good player, and hitting him with the QB draw is nothing better than that. Especially when it is really good against that defense, for sure. I mean, you could tell there. Also, what I want to say is he does get me here with the deep cross. He has deep cross on that middle guy, the deep specialist on that. What I was going to say is, I got a beautiful lurk, another one, and we're to the 40, we break Michael Vick's tackle, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, the Honey Badger is in for 6, let's go. That broken tackle was huge, given that touchdown, obviously. It is Michael Vick, he's not going to make every tackle, of course, but he doesn't miss many. The Honey Badger's off, and we're up 14-0. But what I was going to say is, a lot of times what you'll notice with my D, almost every time, is I man up the slot guy because I know he's running curl flat corner. And you notice how well that plays it, whether it's Shaz or whether it's, which he did decide to throw that at my user, and then you see how bad that user was there. But whether it's Shaz or whether it's Sean Taylor or whoever it may be, as long as, I mean, they're obviously very athletic guys, guys with decent speed, always man it up, and it will never, never ever gets open curl flat Pat's curl flat or whatever that play is called. So that you'll notice I do that every single time. Great read by him. I went 3 and out. That's how I got the ball back. I punted it. Nothing too crazy there. Now he's off and running. Obviously, it would have been big if I got a field goal there. But he's played great defense, and I was trusting my defense there. This is the first time I did not. I think this might be the only time he beat me with that. I decided to mix up my defense, and I probably shouldn't. It was crossfire, but I don't think I sent everybody. I was trying to throw him off there, and he ran curl flat, and I was unfortunate with that defense. I was not ready for it. So pretty much almost every play, I manned up that slot guy because I was worried about that play specifically, and he either put him in. If he put it in a deep cross, it beat my man decently well. If he was just keeping the deep corner route, I was boxing it. So really, it was a sort of a chess match that was happening, and we were a great read again. Playmaker upfield. That's so annoying. I was so annoyed with that play. I'm like, that's ridiculous that actually works. I hate playmakers so much. Good read by him, but Pat Pete makes a beautiful play. And it's 4th down. So we're again, this is tough. He got the ball. I got the ball to start the game. So he scored, and now he has the ball. I was a cloud flat there that drifted way too deep. And I'm just like, come on, we got the strip, but it was out of bounds. So getting the ball at the beginning of the half, like he has a chance to tie this game when he was down 14 without me really even having a chance to get the ball on offense. I felt like a lot of this game, that play was killing me. I thought he was too close to the end zone. I thought my safety would have played that much better, which he did play okay, but he went ahead and, of course, completed it. But don't worry, we're going to play some good D here, right? Yeah, look at Clowney. That's how you're supposed to play that. Clowney was, on that touchdown he got, Clowney was just a little too late. That time, not so much. Clowney makes a beautiful play. And then 3rd and goal. And anybody who tells me that footsteps doesn't work, here you go. Footsteps activates and tip drill. Was that pick specialist that lit up for the pick? There it was. The footsteps 100% confirmed works. Anybody that said it doesn't work, I don't know what it's in the code, and I've seen it light up many times, and it's especially useful in those tight spaces. And you see, we blocked everybody, blocked 7, deliver a dot. Odell's last game on the team. Maybe I should have kept him because that was a fantastic catch right there. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. That sounds so bad. But we do go ahead. We play conservative. We take our field goal. I know this is very conservative, but I know I'm playing such a good player, and I'm up 7, and I feel like I've been playing good on offense. I really haven't had the ball. He's had the ball pretty much the whole game. Like, I've lurked him. I had that lurk 6. I had the QB draw that for like 80 some yards, like I was gone or whatever that QB draw was, and that I haven't really had the ball at all. So I think, and then on a 3 and out, I've had a pretty good offensive game. I feel like I just haven't had the ball. Now this is what I feel like my intelligence. I was thinking I'm gonna go for the field goal. If I get perfect, I kick it. If not, I'll wait till it goes to 2-minute warning. I end up getting a perfect kick, so I go ahead and kick it. Come on, that's advanced strats right there. Okay, it's probably mostly, sort of common sense, but that's what I was thinking. I'm not even going to take a chance here. I'm going to have 2 shots at a perfect kick, and I go ahead, obviously get the perfect, so I'm happy with that. Box him there, 1st and 10, feeling good, 10-point game. He had to use a timeout, I think, on that drive that I ended up getting that. I cheated him on that footsteps. So he took a timeout there, so he's really getting close to having to get an onside kick. Is almost there. So if he takes up too much more time, I'm never going to play hard flats there. 3rd and 2 now. I'm always going to let him take that underneath. This is completely boxed, but my user is a little bad. It was not great. It was not great there. That's got to be a lurk. We did have 2 lurks in this game, so 1 for pick 6. So I can't feel like you can speak too poorly of my lurking game, but it wasn't great. I don't know what he was doing. I was not. Fard, what are you doing? What are you doing with that read? Come on. He's desperate. It's only 55 seconds. He's got to just try at this point to heave it down. But come on, that was a little crazy. And then he playmakers upfield. I have no choice but to take the guy upfield. I felt like that's why I don't take the guy on the sideline. If I have to pick between one or the other, I go ahead. At worst, he goes out of bounds. Like you kind of know what you're giving up. I can't give up that middle one. He's in the middle of the field. He get a touchdown. So yeah, I cheated him, but it's kind of like you have to make that. And then I don't know what happened there. That was ridiculous. Bad user, and the fact that he caught that in triple coverage is ridiculous. That should never happen. But I also should have not allowed that to happen. I gotta have a better user. And remember when I said I had 2 lurks in this game? No, I had 3. I didn't want to spoil it. I go ahead and lurk him again with the honey badger. That's the best part too. 5'8", 5'9", whatever. He's so small, and I lurked 3 times, 1 for an interception. He feels really good, actually. He does feel really good. Anybody that's his card doesn't look quite as good as Earl Thomas, and you know, I have the Texans Kim, so I had those choices because Earl Thomas gets all team Kims. But I actually feel like he's making more plays, and it's probably just, you know, it's not really anything that, it's just luck, you know, maybe more so, or just how, you know, I'm putting him in the better spots, but he just feels better than Earl. I don't know what it is. I don't even know why I'm using him. He's not the best user, but we go ahead and check Weekend League. You saw that he dominated the yards, but if you notice, I felt like I played good. It wasn't like I played bad offense, and he went 24-1 right there. You see it. Lord Killshot, in the last video, I played him, and he went 25-0, and I played him in House Rules, and I beat him. Though House Rules, I lost to a lot of people. That's not saying anything. Lord Killshot is probably just as good, if not better player than I am, but the House Rules was not, it was not fun for me, and it wasn't fun for a lot of people. Some people liked it, depending on where you fall. But we beat him. Of course, I'm celebrating. I'm giving Fard a hard time. Beat him 24-1 in Weekend League. So you know he's got a target on his back, and we go ahead and beat him. I'm pretty sure, I'll go ahead and be forthright here, I'm pretty sure the last time we played, he beat me. I could be wrong, but I knew when I noticed that name, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to play this, you know, against this. This is going to be a sweaty. And at the time, that's what I was thinking. This is going to be a real sweaty. I don't want to play it, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I would get the live reaction, but the music in the background makes it a little hard. You can go check it over on twitch.tv/ChewbaccaL if you want to see it. But I don't want to get copyrighted and stuff, and you know, strikes and all that stuff. But it was a fantastic game. Obviously, I felt like it was a pretty good match. His offense, Pat So, anybody that says if you play against somebody that runs a good Pat So, it's so tough. So tough with the playmakers upfield, with the pat sail routes, with the curl flat. I think that's that deep corner, or you can use deep specialist and have it on deep cross. That combo is so tough because if you can shade outside, you can completely box the deep corner. But if you shade outside, then the deep cross is going to get open. So it is really, really tricky. Really fun though. Shout out to him for playing. Make sure to check out his Twitch. Send him a follow as well. I know we got him to 1,000 followers. Let's get him a few more, maybe to 1,100. You know, let's keep it going. I'll make sure that's at the top down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my enthusiasm for the game showed in this video, because this was definitely one of the most fun I've had playing the game. When you play against competitive people, and of course if you win, you know, if you beat the game, yeah, that makes it better, right? You gotta be competitive. If you're competitive against good players, it does rejuvenate you, especially for somebody like me who maybe is not the top end, but I feel like I'm trying. So that was really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Like would be appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back for some high-end gameplay. Now I can say I'm going competitive, guys. All right. ChewbaccaLemma is out.